So I wanted to talk about some real spiritual, emotional things. Um, what was really painful for me at 24 was the first time I had an abortion. I didn't want to get one, but you know, I got pregnant by someone who I thought he was like a good dad. He had like one kid, and that's what he told me. Then come to find out, he had 5 kids. He had other children out of wedlock, and we both worked at a job that didn't really pay us much money. I'm still in school. I'm in the matrix. I'm in this society where it's like, you better have money to take care of your children, otherwise they're going to suffer. And I just thought about, like, if I have this child, we're going to suffer in poverty. And if something, like, with the financial hardship, like, if I just, like, go on by myself, like, maybe, to be better, because I won't have that on my conscience. Because, when I want to finally be a mother, I just want to be able to provide. I always thought I wanted to have like everything for my child, and that was the belief, that was the thought. And I was young, and I knew, I had friends who had gotten abortions before. People in my family had miscarriages and abortions. Like, it was a very common thing in the society, in the government, how they have the laws here, and it's very built on like Satan. It's, a very evil, cruel system. And I was still innocent. I still didn't know much about the world, and there were a lot of emotions that I didn't understand that was happening, like programming, survivalism, reptilianness. Like, I have to, I just the thought that this guy lied to me. This betrayal was like, I felt like he was stealing my life force in a way. Like, tell me the truth, and I probably would have had this child, and because I'm thinking you're going to be a good dad, and we're going to raise a child together. And it didn't work out. I ended up having an abortion, end up like going to sleep, and it was I didn't know how bad it really hurt my subconscious, but it did. At the time I was coping consciously, but I wasn't fully dealing with that pain. I found out years later with my psychic